Hello guys, welcome back to another video. In this video, we are going to learn how to track changes in Microsoft Word and Office 365 for easy reference and for your revisions. Let's get started. So first of all, I will show you how you can track changes in Microsoft Word when you make some changes in your text or somewhere else. For example, if you can see here in the picture here, you can see that if somebody changes some text, you can see change has been marked here, and you can easily see what is the change that had been made to the text. So this is more convenient when you are working on manuscripts and when you are revising your text, or when you are revising your manuscript with your professor. So whenever he gives a comment, and you can track changes after you make changes for himself, for him to verify and to see what you did in the manuscript. So for that, let's say this is my text. Okay, this is I haven't done anything to this text. This is just a sample text which I took from online. It is free to use. So in this, I will show you how you can use revised text and track changes in order to be more efficient in your revision, so that you can be more productive while working in a team or collaborative works. So first of all, you're going to go in the review tab. Here you can see home, insert, go into the review tab. Once you go in the review tab, you will have an option here which says tracking. So in tracking, there's different option which says track changes. Okay, so once you click here, you can see there are two options which is says log tracking and track changes. If you just simply click track changes, that means if you want the Microsoft Word to remember what you are doing, so you have to click on this one. For example, if I click on track changes, now it is activated and you can see it is highlighted. So for example, if I delete this word, now what will happen? It will show that this word has been deleted. Okay, so let me just quickly close Grammarly for an instance, and I will show you how it works. So if I show this one midnight, I've subtracted it from here. If you want to see, you can also show something like this, show markup. You can see review pane. So in this review pane, you can see that Heather Nayaz deleted midnight. Okay, so now for example, if I remove this one again, it will also be marked here which says Heather Nayaz removed midnight again. So if I go here, and if I don't want to accept this change, I can simply accept deletion, or I can simply reject deletion. So for example, if I reject the deletion, it will be removed. Similarly, same case applies here, accept deletion. Okay, so this is one thing. So let's just undo this and keep this text like this, and now I will show you in a major text how it works. So let's say reject deletion. I will close this pane and will show you how it works. Let's say, for example, you wrote this paragraph and you send it to your supervisor. Then he sends you back, and then you're working on it. He asks you to do something. For example, he puts a comment on the file by right clicking on the, let's say he selects this line. He says, or he right clicks here and he put a comment here. Let's say this is not clear, please add more information. Okay, so let's say this is not clear, please improve the grammatical part. Okay, let's say this is the thing. Okay, then he says this comment, and when I go through the changes, I can see, okay, he said this thing. So now what I can do is I will go in the home, and I will see, open the Grammarly tab, and I will see what changes I can see. So for example, when I start from here, Grammarly starts telling me, okay, this message should not be like this. It should have a dot after this because it is how it should be. Then it says this should not be like this. It should either have a comma and then have this thing, and similarly goes on like this. And so you go on and check the changes, whatever you have. So now what happens is that after you made changes, all your changes are being tracked. So for example, if this line was not convenient or this line was not appropriate, you just remove this, and now he can see that you remove this line. So in order to see what you're doing, you can go in the review tab, you can click on review pane, and you can easily see what you did. You can easily see what you did. So in this case, you remove this line which you thought was not convenient. Okay, for example, I'm going to add one more line here. After working on this paragraph, let's say I'm just writing some sample text. Paragraph, I thought to write an improved version of it. So now you can see that I've added one more line to this one. If I want, I can just remove this one and bring it back, and similarly I can okay, so let's say this is one line which I have added. So now you can see that these are marked as underlined, and you can see that these are changes that you made. Now one thing that might be sometimes you find inappropriate is that you won't be liking these things that you can see. So what you can do is you can still track changes and you can just click here and say simple markup. That means if you are removing this line midnight, it won't show you right now, but it is actually marked in track changes. So if you want to see that, if you are if it's not appropriate for you, or if you're not comfortable watching these too many lines like this, so you can just click here and show that simple markup. Okay, and if you want, just say that you don't want to see any markup, just click on no markup, and then you will not be able to see any comments or anything that like that anymore. So you just keep on working with your own pace, and whenever you want to see what are the changes that you made, just click here and click on simple markup. So this is how you can do that. And if you want to see the review pane, you can also see it over here. Now one thing that you can do is you can also click here and resize it. So for example, if I want to do like this, or if I want to decrease the size to here, I can easily do that. Okay, so once you click on the place you want, the place you're comfortable with, just click and you are done with it. Okay, right now I'm clicking, it's not working because it might be a little bit slow, but that's not a problem. Or you can simply drag it like this. Also, you can move it from one place to another. For example, if this is right here, you can also move it over here so that you can have more easier view for whatever you like. Some versions or some versions don't appear like here, they already appear here in this text. So for a different version of Microsoft Word, it will have a different look, so don't worry for that. So this is the simple thing that you want. Okay, now let's just click on all markup and we can see all the changes here. Now let's say you are made these changes. Now you want to see which one to accept and which one to reject. So there is an option here which says that if you accept all changes, you can also do that. Like whole manuscript, you can click on accept all changes, it will accept all the changes that you do. Or if you want to verify one by one, just click over here. So that will what it will do is you will click once and it will show you first thing that you marked, or the first thing that you changed. So let's say accept that, it will accept that part. Then if you click on accept again, it will accept this part and it will change to a white version. Similarly, accept, it will also accept this one and accept this one, accept this one, and now accept this one, and everything is fine. So now once you're done with everything and everything is clear, you can say that accept all changes and stop tracking. So this means now there will be no more tracks, but still there is still one comment which is left in this one. You can also remove that. Once you are done with revising or addressing all the comments, you can go here and say delete all comments in the documents. So once you have deleted all the comments in the documents, you are good to go. And this is how you can manage the comments that you're given, or this is how you can track your changes while submitting a rebuttal or a revision to your manuscript. I hope you guys like this video, and I hope you guys found this tip and track changes useful for yourself. I hope you guys also apply to your study so that it can be more convenient for you and your supervisors to track changes for what you did in the manuscript based on his comments. I hope you guys like this video. If you haven't watched my previous videos, do watch them. If you haven't liked and subscribed to the channel, do subscribe. Them, it means a lot. And if you have any questions, please leave your comments down below in the comment section and I will get back to you as soon as possible. Till then, take care. Allah Hafiz.